stay close.
There was this tremendous thud. Something madly wrong had happened.
What? What did you do?
It was really loud, so I knew it wasn't just a couple of stairs. This was more than a couple of stairs.
His head put a nice back on his head. Aidan seemed to have avoided serious injury. Although I tell you what, he's going to have a nasty bruise.
I tell everyone, if he could have a helmet on, that would be the best thing. He is always hitting his head. Always.
After some time with the ice pack, Aidan started to feel better. And even though I don't start teaching on observation day, I did need to give Aidan a little lesson about that staircase. Hold on to the railing. Hold on to the railing coming down. I also feel that the staircase needs to be toddler-proofed, so I am going to talk to Mum and Dad seriously about this later.
Hang on to this and let's go up. Hello.
How you doing?
Hi. Well, it's all drama. Your little boy's doing stunts.
Oh, really?
Dad came home, and so I got a chance to meet him.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Good,
Hi.
good.
Gio,
Yeah.
you ready?
Mum started to get dinner ready, and I had the chance to see Mum and Dad interact.
I'm changing a diaper.
Oh,
Hadn't been changed all day.
yep. Yes, it has.
I don't think both parents speak to each other quite nicely.
What are you drinking, water?
That'll be
Did you
fine.
put any in the fridge?
I don't reckon I did, just like I didn't do the diaper all day long.
What'd you do all day, man? Huh?
Laundry, dishes, swept, mopped. Do you need a list?
Well,
Jimmy and I are not on the same page. I think we're in a totally different chapter.
I'm just wondering, how was your day, honey?
That's not what you asked. You said, what did I do all day? Not how was your day?
This was not a healthy conversation. I'm going to have to work with Mum and Dad as a couple to help them with the whole process of this situation. From watching the submission tape, I know that Mum and Dad choose to spank their kids as a form of discipline. And despite the way Dad's been brought up, I know that he's really eager to learn a different way to discipline his children.
Spare the rod, spoil the child. That's in the Bible. Okay, and I was raised that, if you do something wrong, you get spanked. I want it to be to where I don't have to spank my kids. There's a better way, If I had a choice to spank or discipline in a way that didn't inflict pain, as a loving parent, I would choose the one that didn't cause pain on my child.
It does work. I don't feel like that you can be out in public and be like, okay, I'm going to time out you. But with Aiden, I say this, do you want to spank it on your honey? And he says no. Then he stops doing what he does.
If Mum can actually just be open-minded enough to try something new, she'll see for herself that she's capable of disciplining the children without having to raise her hand. And while I had them both together, I had one more topic that I wanted to discuss with Mum and Dad. I saw Aiden's bedroom. Does he sleep in that bed?
No.
Because there's all clothes on it, and Jacob said that he doesn't. He sleeps with you guys.
Yeah.
Is that what you choose to do?
She does.
I've slept with him since he was a baby. And just smelling him and feeling him. I don't know. It's just kind of like my security blanket.
You totally disagree. You don't want the co-sleeping, no?
No, ma'am.
No? And your reasons for that?
I can't sleep. And that's his room. It was built for him.
Aidan sleeps in Mum and Dad's bed and not his own bed at the age of 2.5. It's not really allowing him, is it, to get used to self-soothing and being in his own room. I mean, that's a life skill that you eventually need to learn.
I just don't know if I'm ready for it.
Are you saying emotionally you don't know if you're ready?
He's my last one.
We don't know
It's
yet.
got you all emotional.
Come on. Bedtime.
Mum and Dad put the older boys to bed, got a bedtime drink for Aidan, and then started to have a go at one another.
He thinks he can do everything better. He says he cooks better.
No.
He puts them to... No. If you know what you're doing, you can get it done. That's what you said on Mother's Day.
I got them ready for church in 10 minutes. Put the clothes on. That's not hard to do.
Well, I guess on that note, I'm going to leave you both for the evening. Don't kill each other, because actually I do want a meeting with both of you tomorrow morning. It's been a great day for me because I've been able to see quite a lot. See you tomorrow.
For tomorrow's meeting, I'm very nervous because if anybody can tell me what I'm doing wrong as a parent, it's Joe.
what is she going to think about us? But I'm not willing to go down without a fight either. I'm ready to stand my ground for certain things I believe in.
Having spent time observing you guys as a family, so what I would like to start with is food. Now, we spoke about that, and you said to me, I feel, disheartened to put any food on the table because these kids won't eat it. So I'm discouraged now to even cook. It's important for your kids to have that fruit and that vegetables. It's part of their health, their nutrition.
I agree.
It's lazy. Let's talk about bedtime. We have a bedroom upstairs for Aiden that's not being used because one of you, Amy, you're clinging on to Aiden for the wrong reason. Emotionally, that fills a hole for you that feels good. It pacifies you. It feeds you emotionally, Amy. I get it. But there's no reason why you can't have that closeness with him and cuddles and snuggle up with him during the day. You have those little moments if you create time to have them. Okay. So, let's talk about this spanking thing because you told me that you don't want to spank, yet I heard from you yesterday that, but you don't really feel it's a bad thing. I mean, where are you guys at on this?
If we didn't have to spank, we could discipline and it be effective, we would agree on that, wouldn't we?
If Jacob disrespects me, I think that's not just, come get in your timeout. You know what I mean?
So you basically teach him, if someone disrespects you, that's what you do, you hit.
Not hit. Spank.
It's the same thing. Wooden spoon, hand, it hurts.
I'm leaning more toward the new technique myself. Are you not? I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Mm-hmm.
If it works and if it's effective.
Okay, we'll try it.
Because the spanking's not working right now.
Okay, and like I said, I'm
For our
willing
children's
to try.
sake
I'm
and
willing
our
to
sake.
try.
Okay, let's do it 100%.
Okay, I'm willing to try. Do you not hear me speaking
Yes,
these words?
Why are you getting so angry?
I'm not. I'm just saying, do you not hear me speaking
Okay.
these words to you? I'm
Let's
willing
just
to
forget
try.
about the spankings.
Okay.
The spanking is out. Let's just,
I've said it 3 times.
Okay.
I said okay.
Okay. No.
So do I have 2 parents on board?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, you do.
Okay, so I look forward to seeing you so we can get started again. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up on Supernanny, the kids speak out about spanking,
Do you feel frightened of it?
Yeah, kind of, because it hurts.
but mom puts her foot down.
I just don't want to tell them right now we will never, ever, ever spank them again.
When Supernanny returns.